let's talk about the weekly watch list and the stocks that I'm watching this week. I'll be going in very in depth, going over all the levels, everything, the calendar, and what to really expect for this week. If you guys like, content like this, make sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments what you are playing. And overall, make sure to follow me on Twitter. So this will be a very in-depth video, and I'll have it, all in the description where you can actually skip through and watch the plays you want to see. So overall, leave a like and let's get into this video. As you guys know the drill, I always start off with the economic calendar, and I have to say there is really nothing going on this week. The market doesn't really care about unemployment rate, and the market really only cares about consumer price index and whenever Powell is speaking. So overall, nothing really going on this week with the calendar, so we could straight go in with the technical analysis. So I always start out with the SPY first, the top 500 stocks in the stock market. Now we have had a great past days. So this week I'm expecting some sort of a very hard resistance, some sort of a pullback. So my price target for this week is 457 on the SPY. Okay, so again, make sure to chart with me on your trading view. 457.82 is our major level of resistance. Okay, so I'm expected to, we should pump the first couple days in the market, and overall, this is going to be a major level of resistance. Okay, we have had a great couple days. If I actually take a look at the RSI, which is an indicator that tells us if something is overbought or oversold, we can see that it is also hitting a supply zone on the RSI. So this is going to be a very interesting level for the market, and this is going to be a resistance. Now, not really confident enough to get puts. Like, I would probably only grab one put over here. So I would look at a put play, but not confident enough, a very small position on the SPY. So overall bullish, but resistance at 458, 457, this resistance right over here. Let's take a look at the Qs first, the tech ETF, and we have the same thing going on. Okay, we're pretty much bullish for Monday, Tuesday, and we should hit 367.87 for the Qs, which is a major level of resistance. So as you guys can see, RSI is also already at that level, so we should see some sort of a pullback. I'll have a updated video on Tuesday if we start pulling back, but keep in mind this is our resistance, and our support is 355.50. If we were to reject, we would test this level of support. So that is it with the Qs and the SPY. Let's get on to our first play, which is AMD. So as you guys know, I've been playing AMD since last week. We hit over 90% on our contracts, and I'm still swinging my one last contract because, as you guys can see, we completely, closed above the downtrend. We broke the downtrend, and now my price target is 124.21. So I really do think we can hit that price target this week, and I'll be trimming that contract right when we hit this price target, especially since we actually have this week expiration on our last AMD contract. AMD was a great play. It made us some very nice profits on AMD, but overall, it was a great play. And I'm looking at my next play, which is Roblox. Okay, so after AMD, I'm taking a look at Roblox. So Roblox is kind of like my next play, and this looks very interesting. It's breaking a downtrend, and we have a very nice gap. So if we actually zoom in a little bit more, keep in mind I've not entered in Roblox yet, and I want to make this very clear at what I am looking at to actually get into Roblox. So we're taking a look at Roblox, and 47 is a very nice level of support. We keep bouncing off that level, so our stop loss is going to be below 47. Okay, if we break 47, it's invalidating the play. Okay, so we're gonna have a hard stop loss at 47, and my entry or breakout level is going to be 50. Okay, so 51, which is a nice mental number also, so 50-ish. So above 51 is where I'm looking to enter calls, and then my price target is going to be 58, which is kind of also the gap entry, which is also a nice, psychological price target. So overall, I really, really like this play. Okay, I love the technical analysis on this play. One thing to keep in mind is that Roblox is very volatile. Okay, the volatility on Roblox contracts is like 80%, because if we're taking a look at Roblox, it moves a lot. It moves 5% in a day. Even over 7%, over 12% in a day. So you have to really understand that if Roblox trades, sideways, or you need a very big movement on Roblox to actually be profitable. So make sure to you take a look at the IV, especially if you're swinging Roblox. Trading sideways on Roblox contracts is not good. So overall, Roblox looks very good. This definitely is on my number one play for this week above 51, and it could just consolidate here, but it needs to break above 51. And overall, this play looks very, very nice, and I'll definitely leave updates on Twitter if I decided to enter in, so make sure to follow me on Twitter. My next play is going to be CCL. So I did talk about this in all the discords that I alert for. It has a very, very nice, kind of like a flag over here. So we could see, this flag looks very, very appealing. I've played CCL in the past before, so you guys can see kind of like the past setups. But over here, it looks very, very nice and very, very appealing. So overall, above 18.66, it looks very, very nice for a flag breakout to 19.46. So this would be the price target, 19.46. But overall, these are very, very cheap contracts. I also really like the risk to reward on CCL. The stop loss would be below 18.27. So this would be the stop loss. I'll post all the charts on Twitter, but this looks very good and very nice, very cheap play. I love the risk to reward on CCL, and everything looks very, very good. Now, since I'm charting CCL, I want to take a look at other stocks like CCL. So we have the cruise lines. Let's take a look at the airlines, which is kind of like the next play on Boeing. So I'm very like a market sentimental guy. If banks are running, all the banks run together, tech runs all together, and we could see that airlines and cruise lines need a move. Okay, the market has been running, but Boeing has been consolidating, CCL has been consolidating, and taking a look at Boeing, it has a very, very nice setup. Now, I'm most likely not going to play Boeing. Instead, I'm going to be playing CCL, because they're going to move together. Okay, CCL and Boeing are going to be moving together. So if Boeing breaks out, that is very, very good for CCL cruise lines. But overall, we're taking a look at Boeing. It has a very, very nice symmetrical triangle, and we can extend this over here. We're also breaking the downtrend on kind of like Boeing, but it looks very, very, very nice. It has been consolidating for the past couple days, and airlines are definitely going to be needing a move this week, and cruise lines. So definitely watching Boeing with CCL. My next one is SE. This was on my last week's watch list, but basically we broke the downtrend, and now it is retesting the support. So over here, I'm looking for a potential flag play. So if we kind of break above 130-ish, but SE looks very, very interesting for a play. Congrats if anyone played the breakout on SE, but it is at a level of support. It is testing the resistance it broke, which is now the support, but above 130 it could be a very nice play to fill the gap and overall hit the next resistance. So this looks very, very interesting. We kind of have two gaps, so one gap over here and another gap over here. Okay, so yeah, SE looks very, very nice and very, very interesting. Definitely keeping an eye on SE. Cisco CSCO, this was also on the last week's watch list, is setting up for a symmetrical triangle. It kind of did break downwards, but it wicked out, and as you guys can see, it is consolidating very, very, very nicely. We're taking a look at we can probably move this down a little bit, but above 55.94 for a very nice symmetrical triangle breakout. So this definitely looks very, very interesting. Plus we also have kind of like a nice gap for a potential swing, couple day swing on CSCO. Next, we have NVDA. I'm also watching NVDA with AMD, and NVIDIA is at a very, very interesting spot because, after consolidating for, a couple weeks, it broke our, major level of resistance, and now it is at another level of resistance. So I'm looking at potential calls over under 264 if we come back to retest the level of support. If the market pulls back, this could be a nice play. If the market hits a level of support, for a nice scalp or a nice swing. So watching NVIDIA with AMD. My next one is Apple, and Apple, the only reason I'm looking at it is because it is hitting a major level of resistance. So I'm taking a look at Apple. I'm taking a look at the whole market. We're about to hit a major level of resistance. So I'm taking a look at Apple, and I'm seeing kind of like a very nice put play. So puts at 176.57, since it is a very nice level of resistance. So I'll be actually looking to take puts right over here, expecting some sort of a flag or anything over here. But it's going to be a very, very, small position because the market is still looking very, very bullish right now. So I'm taking a look at Apple puts. So overall, that is it. Very simple video, very in-depth. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys can, create your own trading ideas. And, overall, make sure you followed along, have everything charted. Overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys tomorrow. I'll leave all the charts on my Twitter. And overall, bye-bye. See you guys at Market Open.